Let me start even another step back. As a theatrical designer, as a designer who works on a theater production, you're normally designated to an area of that particular production. Say you're a costume designer, you're in charge of the costumes, set designer set. Sound design is I think of all the elements that contribute to a theater production, it's my favorite one because it's the most subtle one. It's the one that you least directly can sense and feel, and you can sense the least how it influences you emotionally while you're watching a play. It's also the most fluid and flexible and fastest to change. So as you're working on a production, it is so easy to exchange a sound for another and see how it changes the color of a scene. I do often understand sounds and music as a three-dimensional painting. So when I look at a production, the way sound engulfs an audience, I very much feel is visible in a sense that so that I can refer to colors, sounds as being colors.
A warning. Nothing of my life.
The normal way of a show coming into view is a director or artistic producing director chooses plays for the next season, and it depends on how early on those people who make decisions about plays want to involve other designers or directors and so on. As a designer who works on a theater production, you're normally designated to an area of that particular production. I have a hard time finding myself on only one of those aspects. I very much, whenever the opportunity comes around, like to take on more than one because it feels like it touches me, it charges me, it engages me on more than just one level. The most exciting moments are when a bunch of people sit in a room thinking about how to do something. I often like to be the one who comes up with that. This is how we could do it, or why don't we do this? The trick is to approach every play like it's the first thing you've ever done, or that's the first thing you're doing, and or it's the first time that you're doing anything like it. And in a sense, that's true for every production because you kind of have to think about a new play as a new universe, and all the elements that have to fall into place to help that story come to life have to be invented anew. You can't pull from other productions. It's like cheating. So the director and I, whoever that is, have to find that first seed, that thing that makes the play fit into our time, gives it a reason to be told right now. And that's sort of one of the most important things. And that sort of defines this whole working relationship between everybody, not just the director and me, but everybody else involved as well. And sometimes that's the most crucial point to me, to figure that out early on. And sometimes it takes a little bit of battling and a little bit of fighting and nudging and poking. And sometimes it's really easy. Sometimes it's just like it lands in front of everybody and you go, that's clear, that's great, let's do it. Philadelphia has definitely a very unique sense of community that is very, very hard to find somewhere else. Just the amount of people that I can call my friends here, that I feel like I'm helping and I'm being helped on any given project or even on family matters. It's a great, unique city on that regard, and I don't see why I should leave.